Again, everyone, and thanks for joining us. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. As we get things started, who on the Clippers do you think they need to keep an eye out for here tonight, Jeff?
Well, I absolutely love Gallinari's game. He's bigger than you think. So for a small forward, he's 6'10", 6'11". You better commit some size to him. And then when a team puts size on him, what does he do? He can shoot it deep, and he can drive those defenders who close out to him to try to take away the three-point game. And he's a better finisher than one would expect. Your health better be good here tonight against Danilo Gallinari.
With Jalen Rose.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Kings dominated this matchup from the opening tip. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Sacramento Kings. The Clippers have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely.
Game track. Assists.
Great effort makes for great highlights. These guys are playing a relentless style of basketball that really suits them. And now up on the screen, the first half stats.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. And for the stat geeks, here's a look at his numbers.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are some of the games on today's NBA schedule. The third quarter is about to get started. We give it back now to Mike.
For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Kings dominated this game from beginning to end. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Sacramento Kings. The Clippers seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Steals.
And now, up on the screen, the game stats.
Player of the game.
And while you can't track leadership on a stat sheet, it was by far the most impressive thing he did in this game. And here we have a look at his stat line.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here are the games scheduled for today. Make sure you check out your Western Conference standings. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.